Okay, if you look at the graph of y equals to sine x, okay, it has a maximum value of 1. Okay, maximum value of 1 when x is equals to 90 degree. So the coordinate here is 90 degree 1, and a minimum value of negative 1 when x is equals to 270. Intercepts x-axis at x equals to 0 degree, 180 degree, and 360 degree. So these three are the x-intercepts for this graph, and the y-intercept is at y equals to 0. So y equals to 0 is the y-intercept, and the x-intercepts are 0, 180, and 360. Okay, so this is the graph of y equals to sine x. Next, graph of y equals to cos x. Okay, so again the maximum value is 1. And here, down here is the minimum value. Okay, maximum value of 1 when x equals to 0 and x equals to 360. So at these 2 points here, the maximum value is 1, and the minimum value of negative 1 when x equals to 180. 180 degree, negative 1. The x-intercept at 90 degree and 270 degree, and the y-intercept at y equals to 1. Okay, here is the y-intercept, and these two are the x-intercept. Okay, next, the graph of y equals to tan x. Okay, the maximum value is infinity, and the minimum value is the negative infinity. Okay, so remind that maximum value, we don't have maximum value in the graph. From the graph here, we can't see the maximum value because the graph will go up and up and up and up, approaching positive infinity, and here approaching negative infinity down here. Intercepts x-axis at x equals to 0, 180, and 360, and the y-intercept is at y equals to 0. The values of tan 90 and tan 270 are undefined. Okay, tan 90, tan 270, the values are undefined. So here, there's no value at 90 and 270. Okay, we call these lines asymptotes. Okay, what is meant by an undefined value? What does it mean? Because the tan x, we got it from sin x over cos x. Okay. When we divide by 0, so the value becomes undefined. So that's why we have the infinity value for x equals to 90 degree and x equals to 270. Okay. Next, what are the effects of changes in constant A, B, C of the graph, of the trigonometric graph? Okay, so basically you must know the definition of amplitude and the period. Okay, amplitude and period. Period is the interval of one complete cycle. The trigonometric function is a periodic function. The graph of a trigonometric function repeats itself on a specific interval. Okay, so it repeats itself. At this interval, you have a complete cycle. And then it repeats. And then it repeats. And then it repeats. Okay? So the graph of sine function repeats itself on an interval of 360 degree. We can say that the function sine x is a periodic function with a period of 360 degree. Amplitude is the maximum distance measured from the center line. Here is the center line. Center line. Maximum distance measured from the center line is the amplitude. So this one is the amplitude. And this one is the amplitude. Okay.